What do you mean you're on strike? Well, yeah, I did. I went to the cottage this past weekend. It was an extended long stay. I've been hustling. I needed a break. Oh, so now you want a break too. Well, you know, in theory, you were technically kind of there with me. Okay, all right. What do you have? Give me the few crumbs. Nothing? Bubkas? Oh, geez, you guys are useless. If I didn't love you, I would fire you. All right, bye. All right, that was my comedy department. Apparently, no intro or outro this week. I'm just gonna get straight to sewing.
I stand with them. You've been neglecting me over the last few weeks as well.
Oh, come on, narrator Cornelius. You're gonna pile on now, too? Wait, was this an intro? Well, that all got a little bit weird and meta. So last week I left off with these pockets on the front here. Didn't quite like the way I did them. So that time lapse you just saw, I undid the sides, fixed it up a little bit, realigned a little better, did some top stitching along here, fastening the edges. Moral of the story, front pockets are done. Oops, my thread has come out. A fun little trick I learned from Mom there. Licking the end of the thread so that way it goes through the hole of the needle a lot easier. Home remedies, you know? This is the seam running along underneath the butt, and in general I'm just doing all the side seams that close up the shorts into their final form. From here, I'm going to move on to the two side seams. Seam number 3 on the inside of the leg. All right, now time for something very important. A fit check. Yeah, I'm happy with this. And a fun trick that I learned is by holding it up like this, the point pushes into the seam, and so that way it goes as close to the edge as possible. Seems to make sense in my mind. Waistband. Now this is the extent of the fabric that I have left. I want to do a curved waistband so that it hugs my slender figure. So I got to be quite creative here, and I actually did have to pre-plan. So what I'm going to do is fold right here like so. Okay, so that has to go square there. This is where I'm praying my plan is worked out. So from here, I now, oh geez, so the idea is to curve around the other way. So this piece has to go like this. Oh dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus. Please don't have done me wrong here. Let me just check. All right, and then that goes, ooh, look at that, right to the edge. And every waistband needs a little bit of interfacing to add a bit of girth. Belt loops as well. So measure those out. Okay. That's 6 of them. Trim, trim. Okay. Boom. These belt loops also need a little bit of prepping. Just a serger along each edge. One down. 5 more to go. So first, fold in half, or about a third of the way. Fold over the other way, so it's roughly in the middle. Belt loop. All right, one more step prepping these belt loops. A little top stitch, just to hold it all together. Run one seam up one side and down. It's all right. This waistband also needs a little bit of prep by ironing down. Now this can all go together. So I'm going to start with this piece. This will be the outside one. I've creased my line. And then the back of the pants, align the center there. And then this piece that has the interfacing, that will be on the inside, also creased. Line that up. Now, double check, yep, everything's good. And then stop here because there's a needle pointing out. Pray tell, why is that? It's one of these babies is going in. All right, onward. Okay. Around to the front. Things get a little bit more interesting now because the front pocket also has to be included. Adds for a little bit of thickness. Belt loop. Okay, so I'm going to start with the easy side, the outside that doesn't have any of the interfacing, and just press this all back. So now I fold over what's the inside. Pull and tug and all right. Now I'm top stitching all of this down along the bottom of the waistband. Real shocker. Now moving on to the top half of the waistband. And I'm going to start off on the interfacing side. Fold that over. Nice little pressing. The light side that doesn't have any interfacing, fold that over to match. Woo! I do that every time. And now, it all comes together. So let's get started, and then I'll show you the next thing that I didn't really think through. Okay, so here's what I didn't think through. These belt loops, because if I just go over top, then that limits how high my belt can go, right? So I gotta stick this in here. Mind you, these belt loops are a little short to begin with. I'll be using a rather small, I should have them down to here. Rather small belt, but anyways, no point in crying over spilt milk. So, gotta go up, and this has to go through and underneath. Right? Right. But then, no, you're not allowed to go in there. Oh, Jesus! See, this is the problem. Oh, God. And then from behind. Nope, this isn't going to work. All right, you know what? New thought. I'm going to, let me think this through. This is the first time I've done belt loops, by the way. All my other pants I just made fitted, so I didn't have to do belt loops. There's the truth. Like that. Okay. Push this up. Alright, so that's over now. Now I gotta clip it. And then do the same thing, but from the back. And this stupid thing came out again. Reverse. Okay, and now forward. Oh boy, this is gonna be a mission. 5 more of those to go. The waistband is on, but that was way more work than it needed to be. All right, on to the buttonholes. Now I make it thin to the left. Move forward. Now the back buttonholes for the back pants. And last time I did them on this slim part here. Big mistake. I did that wrong. What I should be doing is doing a slit up and down just below that. So that is what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be the center. Now I gotta flip that up so that way I don't actually go through the whole thing. That's a pretty ugly buttonhole. Oh well. Some buttons for these buttonholes. I thought I was getting decent with sewing buttonholes with this shirt, and then now on this pair of shorts I've absolutely flubbed it again. The final step of hemming the bottom. I did try them on and then I ironed them to the right length. Because I'm truly a minimalist, I'm once again doing a blind hem. Bit tedious, but I do like the outcome of it. I think it looks cool. Boom. Shorts are done. And overall, I'm really happy with them. I made them nice and high-waisted because I have short legs, long torso. Doing that helps elongate my gams. These side pockets, slender and sleek, minimalist, just after my own heart. Look at that, no visible seam along the bottom. The back, the pockets, overall, not bad if I'm gonna toot my own horn here. One small thing though, this side here, quite angled. Wish I would have straightened that out a little bit. And also this here buttonhole, angled in the opposite direction, this way. Or I guess it's the same angle, but My point stands. However, it also gets hidden by the button, so that's forgivable. And the waist turned out okay. Way too hard to sew. I'm going to do that different. But overall, you know what? Now that summer's over, I got myself a nice pair of shorts that I made. What do you think, Manny? Mandy, maybe strolling through Stockholm with my fancy new sneakers? Huh? Perhaps, or we were in a provincial town in France, having a baguette, little cheese, a glass of Sauvignon or something, huh? Sorry, you two, I really do have to run. I'm off to Tuscany. I'm meeting Francesca and Giovanni. We're going for a wine tasting today. And thank you, Manny. I'm gonna need this. All right, to take home all my drinks. Better yet, my friends and I were yachting around Martha's Vineyard. I did bring my boat shoes. Starboard, all hands on deck. Yeah? Could be fun.
One time, I'ma show 'em what I do one time. Like I got something to prove. Hottest in the game, like your boys playing hoops. But this is just a warm-up like a rock Kentucky blue. Who thought we would make it this far? Cruising down Lincoln in a fall.